Now, finding the perfect fit when you are shopping for clothes online can be really difficult, with customers forced to navigate massive size discrepancies between brands.
Yeah, it's prompted calls for not only more consistency but also more diversity in the fashion industry.
Curvy models have been carving up the runway, showcasing the best plus-size designs at Australian Fashion Week.
The amount of clothing options are growing, and I think the last few years we've seen an incredible shift with a huge amount of fashion being able to fit you now, and so it's a much funner time when you get to dress to your personality. It's a good moment, a good feeling.
A growing range of sizes and better representation in shows and ads is helping the fashion industry catch up and mirror society.
Fashion isn't a size, it's a mindset, it's an intellect, it's a creative spirit, it's your heart, and that's how you reflect yourself on the outside so that people know who you are on the inside, and that's why fashion's so important.
But many Australian shoppers still struggle to find their size in brands they love.
You want to diversify your range because the national average of Australia is size 14 to 16, and majority of designers end at a size 12, so they don't even cater for your body. And I think sending that message just makes you feel that you're outside of the fashion world.
The fact that I can't just shop on a whim. I have to plan things out weeks in advance because I know that I can't go in store most of the time to find something, so I have to order it online, and then you have to account for shipping delays and all those kinds of things, so it's really frustrating sometimes.
And that's not all.
I usually find that a dress that's just maybe a size below will just be an extra bit more cheaper than the one that's my size, and again, that's very disheartening.
Some retailers, like Best and Less, offer an extensive range from size 8 to 26, with no added premiums for larger fits.
I think it's really important to make sure that women feel that everything's available to them in all sizes, and it shouldn't be a preventer to how you look good.
And hopefully we can expect other retailers to follow suit.
I see that there's going to be a real shift towards making sure there's kind of one fashion, all sizes type approach in the marketplace. Much more demand from consumers will certainly drive that.
But for many niche and small brands, the only option is online, which can create a minefield for sizing. A size 10 or 12 in some stores can be a 14 or 16 in another.
The most frustrating thing is that at each store there's a different measurement. So when I go into one store, I will be a completely different size in another store, and sometimes I can find that really disheartening.
Sizing charts can help the customer judge whether an item will fit, but unlike men's pants or shirts, which are usually sized by inches, there's no consistency or regulation for women.
Australian standard sizing would be a huge step forward. There's a lot of confusion out there about sizing in general. I can wear anything from a 12 to an 18 depending on the designer, and that would be a really big step forward to be able to have the same grading across the board.
Until that happens, fashion experts say it's best to focus on the fit and not rely on the size tag. So we have been going on about this for 30 years. I can be a size 6 and I can be a size 14.
Right.
Whereas you're probably like a size, what, 30, 32 or whatever waist.
All I need to think about if I go get a pair of pants, 32 waist, long or regular.
Yeah.
So short or long, that's it. That's all I think about.
Your life is easy.
It seems so. It seems so. So how do they fix it?
Well, women have been calling for a standardised sizing for, I don't know, years. I don't know why they don't. It's really, really annoying. And,
might be time.
And good to see inclusive sizing too on the catwalks at Fashion Week. It was really good to see.
Great.
Finally normality.